Hello. So we have some awesome hip therapeutics to go through today. So we will need a block for this, okay? I'm using a cork block. You could use a cork one too, or you could use a foam one. They're easy to find. You can find them at Winners, even super cheap, okay? So we are going to start lying down on the back. Knees are bent. Feet are on the mat about hip distance apart, okay? And we'll start by taking this block as low as it'll go. We lift the hips up and we send that block underneath the sacral bone. So it's the back of your hips. It's like that long, wide bone at the base of the spine. And it should feel really supportive with your hips laying here on the block, okay? Allow those shoulder blades to get nice and flat underneath you. And we'll relax the hands by the sides. Draw the chin gently into the throat so you can feel length through the back of the neck. And just gently breathe in and out here through the nose, just nice and slow. Filling yourself up from bottom to top. Notice the balance across the hips and across the backs and shoulders. Notice the balance through your inhales and exhales. Palms turn to face down just outside the body. Hips lift up as we press into the feet. Nice strong bridge pose. Press those heels downwards. Press the big toes down. Think of the arches lifting up. Gently inching your kneecaps away from you, hips to the ceiling. And then reach, grab your block, set it aside, and lay the spine down from top to bottom, using the core to allow this to be a nice smooth transition down. Okay. Once those hips are down, grab your block again. So we want it as wide as it will go between the knees, okay? Arms are out to the sides, shoulder blades are still flat. Chin gently into throat. Now we draw the belly in. We want to feel that lower back connected to the mat as much as possible, okay? Now from here, just start to gently, start slow. Slowly squeeze that block, just tiny bits by tiny bits. And then squeeze a little stronger. Remember, keep belly pulling in. Lower back is connected to the ground. Squeeze a little stronger. And then gently ease off. Begin again. Start to squeeze that block. Remember, start slow. We're really sweeping out through the backs of the hips here, the backs of the SI joints area. And we're really also activating those inner thighs. We're gaining awareness through the outer thighs as we squeeze harder. And then we gently ease off. We'll do one more round. Start to slowly squeeze and then squeeze harder and harder. You'll notice maybe little things shake. Remember the connection of your belly to your back. And then ease off. Just holding that block in place. Let your arms come out to the sides in a T position, or you could bend your elbows like a cactus. Draw the belly inwards a little more, and then the knees pull to the chest. The feet stay flexed. We spread the toes. Knees and feet are the same width. Gently lower the knees halfway down. The shoulder blades stay flat, okay? So if halfway is not going to fly, that's okay. Go a little bit less. Breathe in and out. Think of a gentle squeeze of the block, just tiny bits. And then we'll come back to center. Breathing all the way in. And breathing out, gently lower over to the left. Again, about halfway, but maybe a little less because the shoulder blades stay strong on the ground. Gentle squeeze of that block. And then we inhale back to center. And we exhale, soles of the feet down to the mat. Hands down by the sides, hips lift up as we press the heels down. Long and strong, give a gentle squeeze of the block as you reach your kneecaps forward. And then slowly lower the hips down, spine comes down, top to bottom. Awesome. Reach for your block. Take it on the second widest setting now, okay? So not super wide, not super narrow, but right in the middle, okay? So right in the middle between those knees, adjust the feet so they're the same width as your knees as well. Arms could be back out in a cactus or a T position. Draw the shoulder blades flat, slowly lower back connects with the mat, belly draws in. Start to squeeze that block. Again, just gently at first, and then stronger, and stronger, and then ease off. Do it again, start a little squeeze, draw that lower back to the mat, keep the connection. Squeeze a little stronger, enjoy that nice massage that's happening on the inside, and then ease off. One more time here, gently, belly pulls in, spine to mat, knees, squeeze that block, nice and easy at first, and then we get a little bit stronger, find a bit of shake, and then ease off. Holding that block in place, gently draw the knees into the chest, feet are flexed, toes are spread, knees lower about halfway to the right, and we hold. Again, if halfway is too much, go to the place you can with your shoulder blades flat. If it's available, see if you can draw your right knee to that inner right elbow and just give it a little tap. Give the block an extra little squeeze, just a little one, and then back to center, nice and smooth. On the exhale, the knees lower down to the left. Again, about halfway, we find a little squeeze of the block. Notice the space that awakens through the lower back, through the core, and all around the waist and the hips. If available, maybe that outer left knee taps that inner left elbow, and we hold, remembering to breathe. And then we come back to center on inhale, and soles of feet down to mat, hands down by the sides, hips lift up, breathing in. Breathing out, press those big toes down, tiny little squeeze of the block between the knees. And then mindfully, lower your hips all the way down, nice and smooth with the spine, top to bottom to the ground. Take your block and just set it aside. Nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, nice and easy, the feet stay hip distance apart. The right ankle comes across the top of the left thigh. Nice and smooth, the left knee pulls into the chest. We can grab behind that thigh or in front of the shin. And we just hang out here for a moment, breathing in. And breathing out. Notice the chin, draw it towards the throat a little bit. Sometimes the cervical spine can get really compressed here, so we want to find length through the back of the neck. Nice. Think of that left knee maybe drawing a tiny bit closer in. And then slowly release. Relax. Left foot comes down, right foot comes down to the mat. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. That you could stay here, of course. If it's available, the right knee pulls in and we grab behind that thigh or in front of the right shin. We allow that nice opening to happen in the hips. Yeah, notice the differences between the sides. Nice and smooth. Notice the little spaces that start to open up for you. Relax through your forehead and your eyebrows. Maybe that right knee can come a tiny bit closer in, but maybe not. Each side can be so different. So be kind, drawing as much balance into the body and into the mind as we can today. Nice and smooth, release. Right foot down to the mat. Left foot comes down to the mat. The feet move as wide as the mat. Knees are still bent. Arms come out to the sides. Knees just gently fall over to the right. And then knees back through center and over and down to the left. Bringing those knees all the way back up to center. Draw them into the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug and a gentle roll over to the right. Press it up into a seat. And that is our Hip Therapeutics for today. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.